How important really are the methods that you use to improve your English? Hello, I'm Julian Northbrook from doingenglish.com. What's the best method for mastering the English language? People are kind of obsessed with methods. Exercises, techniques, tips, tricks, hacks for getting fluent in the English language quickly and effectively. Is shadowing a good method, or should I be listening and then repeating? How about reading out loud from a book? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? How about listening a lot? What about chatting with native speakers? Should I be... Look, stop. These things are all mere details, tactics, nothing more, nothing less. And yes, techniques and exercises for improving your English are necessary. You've got to do something. And yes, I do teach them. For example, in my book, Master English Fast, link in the description. I also use them, for example, in the EES weekly lessons. And yes, the exercises and techniques that I teach and use in the lessons are highly effective. But they're still just details, because far more than that, what really matters is why are you improving your English, and are you learning the right language to be able to do those things that you want to do? People get so caught up in the methods, in the exercises, in the techniques, that they completely fail to realize that while what they're doing is absolutely fine for learning and practicing the language, what they are learning, the stuff that they are filling their head with, is totally useless for what they want to do with the language. For example, check this video where I answered somebody's question about whether or not reading difficult advanced text is a good way to improve your speaking or not. The actual thing that you are doing here is irrelevant. The problem was not reading out loud. Some people said in the comments, oh, but it's a good way to improve your pronunciation. Sure, it probably is, but that doesn't change the fact that the language you are learning and practicing by reading difficult advanced text is completely different to the language that you will need in, say, everyday business conversation. Ultimately, the best method in the entire world is a total waste of time if you are applying it to learning the wrong things. On the other hand, even a less than ideal method will still get you pretty good results if you are applying it to learning exactly the right English for you and the conversations that you need to have. And this is exactly what is at the core of my book, Master English Fast, an uncommon guide to speaking extraordinary English. Yes, this bad boy will teach you all the exercises, techniques, tips, tricks, and hacks that you need to learn and practice and master the English language quickly and effectively. But at the core of the whole thing are the basic fundamental questions of who are you? Why are you improving your English? And what do you need to learn to be able to achieve those goals? You can get your copy by clicking on the link in the description. It's available on Kindle as a paperback, and if you like, you can read the first chapter for free. Look, in summary, think long and hard about the materials that you use for learning English, about the language that you are actually learning, studying, and filling your head with. Because that has to be right before anything else can work. All the best methods and tips and tricks and exercises and hacks in the world are useless if you are learning the wrong thing. Which brings me quite nicely to the end of this video. If you have a question about learning and mastering the English language, leave it in the comments down below. If it's an interesting question, I will likely answer it in a future video. If it's a boring question, I'll probably just ignore it, so don't leave a boring question. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. There's a new video from me every day at 7 p.m. If you like this one, found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, go ahead, give it a thumbs thumbs down, and I will see you regardless in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.